Hi everyone, today we will cover if-else statement and nested if-else statement. So in our previous video we have covered if statement as well as nested if conditions. So if you have not subscribed to this channel and if you have not seen that video, you can go to the channel and see that previous video. So I'll quickly go and recap to that. In the previous video we have covered these two topics, if statement and nested if statement. So in here we have created this nested if condition. If this condition is true, then this particular code will be executed. If this particular condition is true, then this will be executed, and this is a common code which will be executed every time. So I'll quickly go through if else statement, what is if else statement and why we use if else statement. So one of the disadvantages, or you can say that one of the drawback of using nested if is we need to create multiple conditions. But let's assume if we don't want to create this particular condition, then in that case we can simply say, just give me some time. That's it. So let's assume we have only one condition. If the person age is greater than 18, greater than or equal to 18, then he or she can be eligible for voting. Else he or she can't be eligible for voting. So else basically do the second part. If the first condition is not true, then the control will go to the else condition and will do the processing or the logic which you have written down in else condition, and that will be executed. So, and this is a common code which I have explained to you earlier. So let's comment it for your understanding and run it. See, you are not eligible for voting. So what happened here is, in this program I'll give you overview. We have class name condition, main method, integer data type, and the value is 17. So first condition which we have implemented here is, if age is greater than or equal to 18, then it will print you are eligible for voting, else it will print you are not eligible for voting. So as per this condition, the age is not coming under this first one. This condition is not true, so that's why it execute second condition. So that is the purpose of else statement. So in this diagram we can quickly see that this is the start of program and this is first condition. If this condition is true, then I will create a new one for your convenience. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so let's say this is the start of our program. Then we have one condition of age. So if this condition is true, then what will happen? If this condition is not true, then what will happen? If this condition is false, and here the condition is true. So if condition is satisfying, then we can say that we will print something and do some calculations. And if the condition is false, in case of else, then we will do some other operations. This is the purpose of if and else statement, and this is our condition. So if this is true, then control will do the first statement, else it will do the second one, and this is the start of our program. So in this way you can easily create multiple conditions, and one of the condition will be true, either this one else this one. So according to that it will print the data. So if I increase it to 18, so in this case it will print you are eligible for voting, because our first condition of if is true. Let's see. So simple, it's a simple statement. basically if we have multiple conditions, if condition 1 is true, we want a system to do perform specific action. If condition 1 is not true, then we uh, instruct the system to do something else. In that case we can use else statement. It will ease our life, because in previous example we see that if we have only one condition, so if that condition is not true, then what the system will do. So most of the cases in industry practice we use if else statement instead of if. So basically if condition 1 is not true, then the system will do the second part. So the next topic here is if else ladder, or you can say that if else nested if else, where we have multiple conditions and system will pick only one condition from that. So I'll give you some rough idea about it. Let's say we have if condition 1 and then we have else if condition 2. We will understand here and then I'll create a program for you. The third one is else if condition 3, likewise, and else. So we will quickly understand it. Here the first condition is, let's assume this is age and our condition is age less than 10. So this condition is not getting not getting true, so the control will go to second condition. And what will happen in second condition? If age is less than 15, so this is also not true, so control will go to third one. Age is less than 20. So in this case this is getting true, so the system will execute, or system will perform the action whichever we have mentioned in this one. These two conditions, whatever the logic we have written down, that will not execute. So sometime we have multiple conditions. If one condition is true, we want the system to do some specific operation. If second condition is true, we want the system to do some other operation. Similarly, if third condition is true. So out of these 3-4 conditions, if any of the condition is getting true, the system will execute that particular code and exit it. And if nothing is true, if this condition is false, this is also false, if this is also false. Let's take an example. If the age is 25, so all three conditions are fail, all three conditions are false here. So we instruct the system to do, if all these three conditions are not satisfying, if none of the system none of the condition is getting satisfied here, system will do something else. Something like that. So in this way we can handle, or we can assign multiple statements, and out of these multiple statement, one of the condition will get true. In this case, all the system will not go to, if this condition is getting passed, the system will not go here. Basically it will only check all these conditions, whatever the condition it will fall, it will do the operations. So let's quickly see this in our program. So here we have, let's take an example of age is equal to 35. And now we have multiple conditions, age less than 10. So else part we don't required, we need else if, and then age less than 15. and last one is if none of the statement is getting. So in this case, just give me 2 minutes. And last one is we can print something, no condition matches, something like that. So let's see what will happen here. I'll explain you. These are nested if else. You need not to worry about it. These are multiple conditions. If one of the condition is getting true, the system will print that thing. Let's take an example here where age is 9. So it should print this one, age is less than 10 years. Let's see what happened. See here the system will verify if this particular condition is getting true, it will the control will no longer go to this one. But similar way, if this condition is getting false, then the control will go and check this. Similar way, if these two conditions are getting fail, the system will go and check this condition. If all these three conditions are not satisfying, not getting passed, then the system will go and execute this one. So basically here we have 4 conditions. Condition 1, if condition 1 is true, it will print this one. If condition 2 is true, it will print this one. If condition 3 is true, it will print this thing. If all these 3 conditions are not getting through, not getting passed, or any other thing is happen, then this particular code will execute. Similar way, if you want to see here, you can put age as 14. It should print here. What will happen? What is happening in the background is, if I execute this code, compiler will go and check this condition. This is not getting passed, so it will go and see this. Else, if age is less than 15, see age is less than 15. Yes, this condition is getting true. So control will stop here. It will not go here because this condition is getting passed. That is the benefit of if statement, basically nested if else statement, where we have multiple state conditions. So one of the condition will get, wherever the condition is getting passed, the control will exit from there. It will no longer go and see all these condition, even if it is getting passed. So that is the difference between nested if else and nested if condition. You remember, like in nested if condition, we have first condition. If first condition is getting true, then it will go and check for the second condition. If first condition is not getting true, automatically the code will terminate from there. So if you execute this code, age is less than 15. Similar way, 19. So it should print this one. So it's a very easy concept. You just need to understand this. And if I print here something which is more than 20, any number, it should always print this. Either it's 21, 99 or anything. No condition matches. Easy. So in this way these conditions work. If condition and if else condition, nested if statement, else if statement, and simple if else statement basically. So hope you like this video. If you have any doubt or any concern or anything you want to understand, I will create another video for these nested if conditions or if else conditions. In the coming video we will, now the next topic is switch statement. In the coming video we will come up with switch statement, and because of this complexity we use switch statement, because in nested if else statement it will create the complexity in the program and it's difficult to manage, especially when you create a long program and lot of logics you are mentioning in one condition. Then it will be not easy for you as well as not easy for the system. So in order to reduce the complexity, we use the switch statement. In our coming video we will discuss about that. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, do like, share and subscribe, as well as let me know about if you have any doubt about these videos, and if you want any specific topic to be discussed, let me know by mentioning that in comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you will have a good day. Thanks.